There you go. So this is training video for finishing rolling job that Lenny started. He sends you the email with the address shown right here. So step one is copy the address. You open up your work folder, builder files, and paste the address. It'll search for it. While this is searching, open cabinetware, open room, click on any of the job files and type in the address. So to verify you have selected the proper address, 602 Campino Drive, and click OK. Since Lenny has already started the job and he created some of the files, the last thing we need to do is create the CNC router programs. To do that, you go to Options, Cut List, come to Master, click on it, make sure you select it on all rooms, and then click on File. It takes about 30 to a minute and a half, depending on the size of the job. When you have this type of errors, you click OK. It's going to be 4 times that you have to click OK. And the last one is the information message telling you where the file is saved. Click OK. Go back to Options, and we're going to go to CNC Center. Once your CNC Center is opened up, go to File, Import Cut List. Click on Cut List once again. You're going to sort this list by modified. Click once and click it again to have the latest one that was created. Verify that the address is the correct address you're working on. Click on the file name and open. Click OK. Once your job is loaded in this screen, click on S2M, which opens up the S2M Center. Select your machine to router nest. And on this screen, you're going to delete the items that are in red, which is the slab, hardwood. You always delete those. Highlight them, right click and delete. Next thing you do is select by width. Click on that once, click it again so you have the smallest width. And we're going to delete everything that's 2 inches or smaller. Press on the top one, come to the very last 2 inch wide, hold down Shift and select all those parts, right click and delete. Next item that we have to verify for is adjustable shelves. So now we're going to be sorting by material. Click on that bar at the top, and we're going to eliminate everything that's 13.5 and smaller. We see that we have 13 inch here. The next one's 23.5. So we're going to eliminate 13 all the way to the 10.5. Hold Shift down, left click. Now you right click to click on delete. Now we want to change this material from adjustable shelf 5/8 maple overlay 2-side to just 5/8 maple overlay 2-side. Now all our material matches. Select anywhere on the screen, come back in here, press Control, and click this file so it deselects it. And now you press Nest. Click on Run. This error is fine. Rectangle pocket. I will show you in a minute what this error and warning are for. Click OK. Now you have two different types of materials, 5/8 maple overlay one side and 5/8 maple overlay two side. Click on the top material and we're going to verify each sheet to make sure there's no errors with any of the parts. This looks fine. You come up here for the next page. It takes us to our program number 2. Everything looks fine. And we continue to do this with all the pages all the way to number 13. The error that was showing on here is for these two pieces. It's telling us that the route is going to go outside past the part. On this case, it's fine as long as this rectangle is not touching this other part, then we're okay to continue. We'll go to the next sheet. Everything looks fine. So 5/8 maple overlay one side is verified. We check the next material. This looks good. Everything looks fine on this one. Everything looks good. Once you have verified, you go back to the top of the material. You come up here, upper left corner, click on print. Make sure it's selected on Primo PDF. Click OK. Click on Create PDF. And you're going to navigate to the job. Click on Builder Files and type in or select the job address that you're working on. You'll see that it's working on it, which basically is saying that it's searching for your file. Once it finds the main folder for your job, double click to open. We go to the production folder, select face frame cut list, and what we're doing is we're just going to have the same name. We're just going to update the beginning of it to be called Techno CNC, and we verify that the file is the right job number and address. Once that's verified, you click Save. The PDF now comes up, and we have to add the following information. You click on the left side, we're going to give it the name. It's going to be Techno Job Number. And the job number is going to be shown in the file up here, 2531. And that's exactly what we type here, 2531. Click anywhere else from the PDF. Close, click yes to save, and it automatically takes you back to the last file location that you saved this file under. Just make sure you're in the proper one. Ours is 2531 602 Campino Drive. Click save, and yes to overwrite the old document. Close this file. Next is to create the programs for the Techno. We come here to NC codes and labels. Click once. On the router nest, you click on the file path, and we're going to give it the correct file path. Make sure your cursor is blinking on the right side of the dash or slanted marker. I'm going to type in Techno job and then the job number, which is 2535 for this specific job. Click Run. You'll see it processing all the information on these programs. Click Close and click OK. You have now created the Techno CNC programs. We're going to go back to the BSC machine now. Click on Return. Under your primary machine, go to the drop-down menu, select BSC Nest. Select it, and now you click Nest. On this screen for the nest, you click Run, so it'll start processing. And once again, we have the same errors for the same parts that we had previously. Click OK. And you verify again that all parts are correct. We now see the same part that we had an issue with is not touching the part next to it, so we're okay to go. And we zoom in by scrolling the wheel on the mouse, and there's enough clearance, so we continue. Once it's done, we go to the two-sided material. Click on the next sheet again. Everything looks fine. We go up to print, Primo PDF, click OK, create PDF. This will always go back to the same file that you had previously used, which is the correct one we have now. Click on the Techno CNC, update the Techno to BSE, click Save, click on Comment, and on the text box, so we can add the information to this PDF, BSE job number 2535. Click anywhere in the PDF, and upper right hand corner, click Close, click Yes to save the file, select the same folder that you had, and click Save one more time. Now we have to create the actual G code for the router. Click on NC Code and Labels, BSE Nest. We're going to select the file path name. Make sure you're all the way on the right. BSE job, and then the job number. Click Run. And this also shows you the process. On this message, you just click OK, and you're going to type in the same information, BSE job 2535. Click OK. Now you click on Close. You see here that it says done after it's completed running the script. Close, click OK. You've now completed making the program files for the CNC routers. You can close your S2M screen. You can also close your counter or CNC center.